Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Friday night. We're here for Hardcore Punch-a-Chunk Season 2. Oop. Actually, need to update the stream title here. Season 2. Episode 2. Let me just... Oh. You cannot see the game. There we go. So we're going to get back to the game. I also added this timer. There we go. So let me see if I can adjust the size of this. It's a little extreme. So let's get back to the game. So where were we? So I think it's day 2, so it's the third night. We've managed to stay alive a couple nights here. We are currently holed up in like a little dirt container we built around ourselves. Because it's nighttime and we don't have any armor, and there's a bunch of mobs, and we don't have an actual house. So we're waiting for the night to pass. I think this is our third night, which means that starting tomorrow, phantoms become a problem. So I don't know what we're going to do about that, but that seems like a tomorrow night problem. Right now, so when the night passes, I think we need to get a little bit more wood. So maybe the next time we hole up for the night, I'll have a door, so at least like have a window, see some stuff. And then there's some stuff. We need to get more trees. So in episode 1, when we started punching this chunk, there was only one tree, and it did not drop that many saplings, so we're kind of like not in great shape. Also, a pig came into our chunk, which I didn't kill. I hit it once, but I wasn't able to crit it. So we probably need some like stone tools. Clearing the chunk, we're still in dirt right now, so we haven't gotten any stone, so we don't have stone tools. So it seems like getting some stone tools would be good, because then it would be easier to kill some whatever mobs come into the chunk. Also, what happened yesterday is a villager from the village that's next to the chunk wandered in because I had placed a composter, and so that means, assuming that the villagers don't all get killed, we may actually be able to lure some villagers in. And I don't love doing villager trading, but that might be a great way for us to get some decent armor. I did a little bit of research on what the progression would need to be in order to get that, but that's not going to happen tonight, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. But I think today's to-dos are to get more trees grown, so we just, because right now I think apples are our only source of wood, to get down to stone so that we can get some furnace and some stone tools, and then start digging till we get some iron, and then when we get some iron, the first order of business will be to make a bucket, because I think that's what we need to make a farm, like a wheat farm. So I've been gathering a bunch of seeds, and I have not composted those. I've been had thought about using those for, oh geez. I had thought about composting the seeds so we can make trees grow faster, but I think I'm going to hold on to those so that both we can plant wheat and that I can also use it to lure any chickens that come by. So I think the way the rules are going to work is I can't go out of the chunk to lure stuff, to lure mobs, but if I'm standing in the chunk and I can lure something into the chunk, then that's fair game. So I'm going to not compost my seeds, and I'm going to hold on to them. So yeah, so we need the stone tools so we can get the iron ore. We need stone so that we can make a furnace, so that we can smelt, the iron. Also, it wouldn't hurt to create some charcoal, so we could, because I think charcoal's probably going to be our sort of our fuel here, and using that to build some to get some torches probably be a good idea. So I think it's a little sloppy. So at the end of yesterday, I forget how far down the sun was, when we stacked up the dirt around us, and then I exited out of the game a couple times. So I think we're okay. I don't actually want to bust off the roof, because I want to be conservative, because the way season 1 ended was I was holed up like this, and a zombie dropped in the top, and that was not good. So just want to make sure. Okay. There's not much to do. Got a crafting bench. Maybe we'll put that there. Oh, the other reason we need to get more trees is because apple is the food right now. Apples are the only food source, and so those are going to need to come from trees. And so I'm just going to need to plant a lot more trees. I think, in fact, I may have to. I probably just need to plant as many trees as I possibly can. So I'm going to be wicked conservative about popping out of here. I don't hear. Oh, great. Great. Excellent. Just what I needed. Some rain. Okay, timer's up. So let's get rid of that. I'm just going to wait like another 10 seconds here. I think before, and just to be a little cheaty, I want to face east. Okay, well, good news, the villagers aren't dead. The trees did not grow overnight. That is disappointing. That is unwelcome news. Another strat I had thought about was that I could run away from my chunk. And I'm actually going to put the chunk borders. This is the guy that came and visited me before. I can't. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry about him now. So the other thing I was thinking is I could run out of this chunk, and then maybe mobs would spawn. But that did not work, because like what would be really great is for some sheep to spawn in that chunk. So I'm just going to give that one try, because I really do need to get a little bit farther down, because I got to get some stone. I think it's important that I get some stone. And I'm not sprinting here because I think I really do need to conserve my energy, because all I have is 2 apples. And friends, that is not a lot. So I cannot whack any of these guys because they're not in my chunk. James from Load Ready Run, who I think is the inventor of Punch a Chunk, he I think the way he plays is you can do that, but that's just not the way I'm playing, and that's just what I've done, just the choices I've made. Don't mean nothing by it. Just okay. I think let's just plop this guy down for now, and actually, what I need to do is this. I need some shovels. So I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's not it, lad. Oh, please don't tell me I've made 2 oak buttons now. What am I doing? I'm bad at Minecraft. That's sort of my shtick. Sort of my thing. Okay. I'm sure there's some sort of combination it could be. Okay. And actually, you know what? I did want to make a wooden sword. Okay, my inventory's a mess. Sorry, friends. Okay. I should probably be looking around because I don't know what the mob spawning situation is right now. Oh, that guy. Look, I got 2 friends. Isn't lovely? Oh, the other thing too is looking around for seeds. Dang, I was kind of hoping more grass had grown. Okay, so next level. Taking it down to the next level, baby. I hope these trees grow before because if they don't grow, I'm just gonna have to sit and wait, because I'm not going to mess with them right now because I need them too badly. so these two villagers have visited me before. I'm not sure what it is about just these two dudes that makes them come visit. I don't know if they're the only two villagers left, or what the deal is. Sure is raining, isn't it? Another thing I was hoping to do, I was thinking that I was going to put trapdoors along the sides so that sheep would fall in, because I need a bed. And so a bed is either going to come from sheep spawning here or falling in. So I might, so I don't need to keep the chunk open. Like after I punch the chunk, I can replace these blocks. So I could like, wow, a wood spoon does not last very long. So I might make like a spawning platform where maybe mobs will spawn. But I'll need that to be grass. So in a way, this is sort of like, it's like Punch a Chunk meets Skyblock. I mentioned this the other day, but this is also kind of inspired by IBX Chili Cat is playing a flat world, I think. I don't know if it's in Bedrock or Java, but he's playing on a flat world that's like this stone platform that's something like 32 blocks by 32 blocks, maybe a little bit bigger. And he's just sort of seeing like how much of the game he can navigate. And so it's kind of this, oh wow, that wasn't long at all, dang. Man, when we get into stone, this is, if I don't have like trees growing regularly, I'm gonna be in tough shape. Because, I don't know, we're in what? This is shovel number 3, just to clear a level of dirt. I kind of really hoped one of these trees had, I'm just going to double check. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I did not actually have another sapling. And I need to be careful about time of day. I think that's the sun going down. I think that's the sun going down. So, we may have lived another day, yeah, because the villagers have gone, so they're kind of going through their progression. Oh man, that is rough. So I'm going to try and incorporate this into my shelter. And yeah, it's dark. So, okay, I'm freaking out just slightly. Oops. And my hack here is that I'm going to do this and then okay, so I think it's nighttime. And so, because of that, let's do this. Okay, friends. Here we are again. No trees grew that day. That's not great. Sorry. So that's not great. I think that's me looking down. Okay. And so while we're here waiting overnight, I think I am going to try. I'm just going to make some more shovels so that we don't need to make them during the day. Do a little inventory maintenance. Stupid buttons. I can't believe I made that. We're gonna need someplace to put dirt soon. Oh, great. We don't have much, so like everything's kind of like valuable right now. So even the dirt, I'm gonna need this for platforms soon. So I have plenty of sticks. So it's like 4 shovels a level. So that's not what I meant to do. I guess I know what the shift key does now. That's not what I meant to do, but it is in fact what I did, and I'm now... Well, listen, the reality is if a tree doesn't grow for me to chop some wood, I'm dead pretty soon anyway. This season 2 will have come to an end. And I think the lesson will have been pick a chunk that's got more than one tree on it. I picked this chunk because it was close. It was close to the village, honestly, and I did want to see what it would be like to potentially get a villager interested, and we could get him or them captured. Okay, that's a lot of shovels. We'll probably go through them. My only concern is that we're going to need like an axe or a pick sooner. Okay, well, sort of made sort of constructive use of the night. And it now has been raining a whole day. And I wish it would stop. Because I don't mind the rain. I know the rain makes some people angry in Minecraft, at least. I don't mind it that much, but kind of been in my ears for almost 20 minutes now. So, you know. What's a villager doing here now? That must be that nitwit. Oh no. Oh. R.I.P. nitwit. I hope it was the nitwit and not that farmer. It couldn't be the farmer because I should have taken away that composter. Okay, well it's definitely still night. I wonder if this means another villager will breed in the village. I'm assuming that nitwit had a bed So maybe that opens up another slot for a villager. I guess we'll find out. Okay, sounds like zombies definitely hanging out. I do wonder where the phantoms are. Phantoms should have appeared tonight. So that's going to be a problem. I don't know what time they show up. It's possible that they could suddenly appear, and if they suddenly appear and I'm not in my little hovel here, I'm gonna have a bad time. I can't wait till we get to bed because I know this is not riveting viewing, and there's like not a lot to be done at night. Maybe when I have a furnace, there'll be a little bit more like smelting to do. What I'm really amazed at right now is that my hunger bar hasn't gone down very much. I've done a little bit of sprinting. I've done a little bit of up and down hills. I don't know where we are exactly, but I did probably go a couple hundred blocks to find this chunk. I didn't linger too long. I made a seed. I just checked out one seed. When I started the world, first seed put me in a desert, which is not what I wanted. So I regenerated the world and ended up, I think, in a plains. Okay, so we're coming up to the end of the night here, and clearly there are some, at least one zombie hanging out. And with it raining, I don't know if it's going to disappear. Okay. Okay. So that brings us to the end of evening, but obviously it's still raining. And there's still a zombie out there. Totally a zombie out there. Now it's possible I got in here too early. Oh, there we go. Okay. There you go. I don't hear anybody dying around me, so that. Okay. Okay. So that's good. We lived another night. Good job, everybody. Yeah, I'm not sure how this ravine's going to work out for us. Those sheep have just been over there forever. And I wish they would despawn. respawn over here. Okay, anyway. Let's get to it. Let's dig another level and hope these trees, once again we arise to, oh wow, that's crazy. The village goes down there. That's nuts. Once again we arise to find that the trees have not sprouted. Dang it. I think trees taking stone. Let's go. Okay, that's huge. I think if it's going to be the case that it's going to take several days for trees to grow, I'm going to be in for a bad time. And I'm sure there's some mod that will just replace that, but I almost feel like we need to keep that there. I feel like if I break that, he's not going to reconnect with it. And I think if we dig down too far, so I feel like I need, oh, wait a minute, I've broken the rules. I can't be digging this layer. I can't be digging this layer yet. Until these trees, so there's like nothing for me to do. I can't be doing that. Because I didn't take these out last time. So that's sort of bad. So what I'm gonna do, since I can't do that, is I'm gonna go see if I can run away and get something else to spawn in my chunk. Now, I hope the chunks are still simulating. I'm going to go a little bit farther than I did before. And I'm going to be careful of how much elevation change here. Oh, these chickens, it's killing me. And I'll exit this guy. And then I'll turn around and I'll go back. And so now I'm hoping the mobs that were there just spawned. And that upon my return, they will, something new will spawn in my chunk. I should actually look up how far I need to go. So if one of those trees grows, I will, and again, I'm not sprinting because I don't want to use up my food, my health bar. Oh, there's a big tree. Is that in my chunk? Don't think it is. That looks like a chunk a little to the west of my chunk. I also need to be careful because I think I can actually fall a ways into my chunk now. Dang it, nothing. Nothing. So don't want to fall in there. That'd be bad. Not only is this my first time playing hardcore Punch-a-Chunk, this is my first time playing hardcore, actually. Well, if I want any diorite, I know where to go. Actually, I can't. Well, at least my health bar is still holding up. My hunger bar, that is. Pumpkin's over there. Just swim out of that chunk. There's some wood, I could use that. I'm just going to go out of this chunk here. Now we'll go back into. Oh, I better hurry up. Looks like it's another night.
Oh, I didn't know if you heard me. Nothing. I just wanted to come. Oh, I thought there was laundry in here still.
Okay.
What? Why are you laughing at me?
I'm online. I'm online. I'm on the internet. And I don't know how to mute it.
Everyone hears me.
Yeah.
Sound like a stupid mom.
Maybe. Small interruption there. Apologies. I can't get those fish. I need to hurry up because phantoms are going to appear. I guess in theory I could hole up outside of my chunk. There's nothing to say I can't place blocks outside of my chunk. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I may have made a terrible mistake. I'm actually lost. Ah, that's it. That's it. I suppose I can hold up here. So I need to come here and I need sort of a natural formation that's going to help me out right here. I'm not sure why those blocks aren't placing. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like not great. Like not a great situation. I've lost my chunk. I've lost my chunk, everybody. I'm sure I could find it, but I'm also now out of food. I'm out of food, and my hearts are low. So does not look great. I don't know how I got lost. Not sure how I got lost. Maybe in the light of day, I'll be able to figure that out. Not much to do here on the invent. Got my shovels. So, you know, I got shovels. Shovel situation's looking really just outstanding. Food situation bad. I'm surprised that the phantoms just seemed to go away. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that, but they did. So I think I hear a skeleton out there. And now it's just a waiting game. And like not a lot more to say because like not a lot has happened. Like not a lot of progress. Those trees not growing. You know what I'm gonna do? Like I need those trees to grow. So if I get out of here and I get back to my chunk, I'm going to see if I can get some bone meal from those seeds. Or if I wonder, can you bone meal the grass? I wonder if that's a loop that gets me more stuff. Because I need more stuff. That's not dirt. So we're on day what now? Day 4. So this is the 5th night. I wonder where the phantoms are. They took a long time to show up. And I forget, is there like one more phantom for every night that I don't sleep? Because I don't think a bed's happening anytime soon. I think a bed is weeks away. Because at some point in time, I'm probably just gonna have to fight spiders. Nights are long when nothing's happening. I'm gonna figure out how to have some background music. I need to understand how that works with Twitch and YouTube. In the various services. I don't want to get whacked, or I just don't want like videos muted or taken down because of music issues. And I think I'm gonna upload these VODs. I uploaded the first one. I didn't record the single episode of season 1 because I didn't have OBS set up correctly. I've now fixed that, and you can see episode 1 of season 2. I uploaded that to my YouTube channel. Okay, there's more zombies. Do 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 do. Getting lost is frustrating. That is not something I had been anticipating happening. But on a good note, like I just gotta go find that village, and if I can find that village, I can find my chunk. Because my chunk is gonna be quite apparent. And I think I got the timer started late, so I think when it comes time, oh, excuse me, it's gonna be, it'll probably be safe to go. In fact, no, I'm just gonna wait for the timer. Need to recognize that I'm even in tougher shape than I was before, and that I do not have full hunger bars. I'm down a heart. So I'm just gonna wait. Okay. There we go. Okay. Good morning. I don't know, by the twisted logic of this whole experiment, I'm going to clean up all my dirt. And now look for my chunk. What direction am I going in? South, that must be right. Yeah, I want to go north or south. I don't want to go east or west. Oh, possibly a dungeon or a cave there. Which would normally fascinate me, but apparently it's none of my business. Am I going the wrong way? Oh no, there's those pumpkins that village right over there on the left. Not. Friends, I have lost my junk. Well, this would be a terrible way for season 2 to end. Sort of maximally embarrassing. Yeah, this is not where my junk was. All this hill climbing is not good. Look at all those pigs. That is ridiculous. Oh, friends, this is embarrassing. I mean, the thing I could do is go look at the video. I'm in F3 plenty. I could get the coords. Am I still heading south? I wonder if I've gotten turned around and I should be going north. I don't think I went this far. And this terrain does not look familiar. Certainly not those mountains. Uh-oh. Hunger bar. That hunker bar is on the move. Probably try and avoid climbing. Oh, this is bad. I mean, those trees certainly aren't growing while I'm wherever I'm at right now. What a dingus. This does not look right either. What did I do? That is a fast moving turtle. Wow. This is not what I expected to have happen. So next pro tip, write down your coordinates. There's a piece of dirt. This is where I spent the night. So I ran this way. I think that's the tree I hid under. No, this doesn't make any sense because would have seen that village and the sun's going down. Look at all these trees. Just scanning the horizon for anything I recognize. Yeah, I did cross a river. I am going to have to hole up very soon. But I am kind of hoping to... Okay. Already. So now my bad game playing is getting in my way. Okay. So... Just having a little trouble. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back with you. And we're back. I am actually going to while the evening is happening here, I'm going to try and see if I can find looking on the episode 1 VOD, seeing if it was in F3 anytime, where I can find the chords. Very cheaty. I think I'm probably doomed, but I'd rather not, lose from just getting lost. We're on day 5, and there we go. And I am out of hiding in a hole overnight banter. Okay, so we were at like 43, 187. So like, how far away are we? Oh, we've gotten quite far away. Okay, well, at least we'll be able to find our way home now. We will die in our own home with our 2 ungrown trees, our composter, and our crafting bench around us. As is proper. So I guess if I'm covered, the phantoms don't even bother spawning. And I think, I hope you don't hear my neighbor's dogs are barking. That's what they did. So I think the plan is to see if we can get back to our chunk. And then that's probably gonna be all that happens. I think. I am looking at. Anyway, just looking at some of the Minecraft tags in F3. I'm wondering if it's giving any indication of what is below us. It says Skulk, but we're in a plain, not a mountain, so I have a hard time believing that we'll find Skulk below us. What I would like to find is some water at some point. Once we get a bucket and some lava, because we're going to need lava to get to the nether, of course. And it's going to have to come out of some chunk we're punching. So hopefully it's this one, but if it's not, it'll be the next one. And I think if we do have to do a second chunk, it'll have to be adjacent. We'll have to figure out some way. Maybe we just pick. By the time we get down to bedrock, we will have some information about what our neighboring chunks look like. Okay, we're coming to the end of the countdown here. Okay. That is the end of our countdown. And nope, no thank you. It's still looking pretty dark. Maybe we got down here too soon. Maybe I was a little too conservative, but as a person with 9 hearts and Angabar 7 and change, can't help but notice that's starting to move. And I'm guessing we're going to be living like this for a little while. Okay. Coast is clear. Coast is clear. I think these are all my blocks. Okay. Now I want to get to 42,186. So that's the wrong way. I want to go this way. Oh, there's a creeper. No good. There's my village. Okay, I don't think we need to be quite so cheaty. apparently it's not for me. So my chunk is around here someplace. Chicken eggs, you mock me. I thought that was a pen I could see from my chunk. Nope. Okay. You know what? Let's cheat again. Yeah, was on the other side of the village here. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Okay. Not following that ravine. I think we're over here someplace. Oh, your lava. So this way-ish. And 186 down here. And it sure would be great to see a couple big trees. Oh, there's my new my friend. I thought he had been. There we go. And here we are. And nothing. No spawns. No new grass. So we're going to have to make sure that he can get up there. I do not have any of that stuff, my friend. So, okay. So I said if I got back alive, I was just going to compost these. And that's not enough. Dang. I probably shouldn't have used all my seeds because I'm going to need some of those. So that was a mistake. Oh, I really need some grass to sprout now. So, okay, so that was a mistake. And I don't know if that is actually a recoverable mistake. So I'm actually going to replace this dirt because I need seeds. And I think this is the only place seeds are going to grow. Oh, sir, please get out of the way. Currently, everything's trending like not good. And What's the deal with these trees? I am going to pre-prepare my hidey hole. What else could I do? Dum dum dum. I wish I had something for you, my man. Tree! Let's go. Oh, not what I wanted, but I guess it doesn't matter. So, something I believe that I learned. Was that it's better to let these decay on their own. Because when I punched them before, the drop rates were terrible. Oh, let's go. So I am just going to so I guess officially I should plant this guy on this level. And I need all the drops to be in the chunk, I think. Come on. Come on, give me another sapling or an apple. Sapling or an apple. Come on. I wish trees made a sound when they grew. Oh, come on. I feel like when I'm not so interested in this, I get an annoying number of drops from trees. If this doesn't produce anything, I'm kind of cooked. Indeed. I guess I thought that I was going to be rich in saplings pretty quickly. And I feel. Don't you push me around. I feel. Okay, well, the sticks. I'll take it. An apple would be great. Sure makes you feel desperate. Only 3 more chances here. I don't know how that got back in my inventory. Let's go. Okay. That's a huge development. Okay. So it is nighttime. Let's start the timer. Okay, so it's the first time, second time. That was only my second and third tree. Oh, we don't need. I had F3 up this whole time. We don't need that. We're gamers. Yep, this makes for some riveting viewing. So, let's be the. I was kind of hoping to make more progress today. We really haven't gotten much of anywhere. So I'm hoping to awake to a couple trees. That'd be something. I'm kind of surprised it's raining again. Thing is, it rained for a day, whole day, just a day ago. On the positive side, our hunger situation hasn't gotten a lot worse. But it's definitely not good. I wonder if we get to a situation where there's like 20 trees in the chunk rather. If I could produce enough apples. Those seeds, me using all those seeds, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. And if I destroy the composter, I don't know if those come back out. My guess is they don't. I thought grass was going to keep growing, or weeds, or whatever you call them. They were going to keep sort of renewing in the chunk since it's grass. But that hasn't happened at all, like not once. So that seems problematic. Man, days seem short, nights seem long. I mean, I guess the days really aren't very much longer than the night, are they? They're only 4 minutes, only 1.5 times the length. What day are we on? Day 6, so continuing to set PBs here. Season 1 was the second night, died on the second night. Here we are on the 7th night. So that's progress of a sorts. Got lost, survived an attack by phantoms. That's good. That was actually surprising. So hiding by that tree was a good strat there. I'd always just assume that once the phantom if I got caught by phantoms, I was dead. So I'm actually pretty pleased about that. That we're still alive at all, actually. Still like to know how we got lost. I guess that's just Minecraft. Running around when you're scared. I have a feeling I set the night timer a little bit too soon, so when we break out here, I'm guessing it's still going to be pitch black. You know, I don't hear any mobs, but it sounds like that would be great to have a clock. Okay. Oh, sorry. I need to change things so this doesn't. So I think it's day. It's just raining. Okay, so I'm right. Battery stays zero. I can't believe it. Well, friends, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I would hate to start the next stream and just have the season wrap up. Because it kind of feels like it's trending that way. Oh, did I really do this? I should have planted that guy down there. Or actually, really shouldn't have planted that guy there. Because I shouldn't have dug this level out yet. This guy, row, I say. Okay, well, I think we're gonna wrap things there. Thanks for spending a little bit of time. You know, it was action packed, but this is how this is going to be. It's going to be very slow and sort of on purpose. Feel like I learned some stuff, made a couple mistakes. I don't know if we're going to be able to recover from them. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, hope all's well, and take care, folks. And we will see you soon. Bye now.